Governments of the 13 colonies, late 1600s to the early 1700s. The 13 colonies of the late 1600s all shared the same governments, right? No. In fact, there were three different types of colonies. There were self-governing colonies, proprietary colonies, and royal colonies. Although by today's standard, most of these colonies weren't very democratic, but compared to other parts of the world at this time, they had extensive amounts of freedom. First comes self-governing colonies. This system is by far the most democratic of the three. These colonies got to choose their governor and legislators. Colonists who qualified to vote were able to vote for a governor, the upper house representatives, and the lower house representatives. Next come proprietary colonies. In these colonies, the king gave land to a proprietor who would be in charge of that land. Then the proprietor chose who the governor was. Next, the governor, or still the proprietor, chose the upper house representatives. Last but not least, the qualified colonists voted for the lower house representatives. These colonies were just about as democratic as the royal colonies. Last come the royal colonies. The royal colonies were completely under the king. The king would simply choose a governor who chose the upper house representatives. Then qualified colonists voted for the lower house. These colonies were the most common of the 13. Why were there three different systems? That's due to the founders. Some founders were sent directly by the king to start the settlements for him. Those were the royal colonies. Other colonies were founded by proprietors who received the land from the king. You guessed it. Those were the proprietary colonies. Next, the self-governing colonies were started by founders who were kicked out of the church. They broke away from Massachusetts and created more democratic colonies that had more freedom.